Usually the news I post on here is about something someone did that was wrong or something that happened that would anger a lot of people, possibly even the viewer watching the video. But today I am talking about something truly saddening. Today I'm going to be talking about RiceGum and his recent unfortunate news about his baby. If you don't know, RiceGum is or was a popular YouTuber a few years ago. He was known for basically being in controversies like some scams and also being in beefs with a lot of YouTubers. One of those YouTubers being iDubbbz, who even made a Content Cop on him. Content Cop is a series iDubbbz did that was a expose-like video with some skits in it and such. I saw somewhere that supposedly it was going to make a comeback, but also I saw that on Twitter, and I tried to look it up and I couldn't find the clip for it. So whether that's true or not, I don't really know anymore. If it ever does come back, it would be probably quite unsuccessful because of everything iDubbbz has done now. He's kind of just buried his career as far as you possibly could for someone that does content like a Content Cop, basically making it impossible for him to actually make one without basically getting slam dunked on. And to me, it would seem like a little bit of a grasp of trying to stay relevant. To go on, RiceGum was in many controversies in his time on YouTube, but he started to slowly stop uploading and occasionally stream on Twitch. With a slow disappearance from platforms, he'd occasionally go onto Twitter, possibly Instagram stories too, but I'm not sure about that, and post himself with his girlfriend. This kind of showed that he was growing up a bit and starting a new life. I didn't watch his Twitch streams, so maybe there's still a bit of the old RiceGum in him and maybe hasn't changed at all, but I'm not sure. From what I've seen so far, he's just living his life and even talked about making a comeback, I think earlier last year. The last time he actually beefed with someone was iDubbbz a while back. Actually about a year ago, because iDubbbz was trying to box RiceGum for the first Creator Clash. If you don't know, this basically didn't succeed. As Creator Clash, he ended up fighting Dr. Mike and losing to him. But to go on, that's one of the main reasons that they even beefed back and forth, which was only kind of once. And it was iDubbbz talking about RiceGum on a tweet, and RiceGum just calls iDubbbz's wife a guy, like says that she looks like a guy. What basically happened was iDubbbz was like, oh, you should fight my wife instead if you're gonna duck me. And then he says like, bro, she looks like a man. But he ends up deleting the tweet not long after posting it, which is odd from him, as he's more of a person that likes to be in the spotlight and used to be a bit careless about what people had to say about what he said. But besides the beef with iDubbbz, a rare Instagram post or tweet, or even a Twitch stream, he was not online much. But yesterday he came back with some bad news. While RiceGum was off the internet, him and his girlfriend were expecting a baby. But after 35 weeks, the heartbeat randomly stopped. RiceGum uploads a video onto YouTube after 3 years of not uploading, titled Baby Girl. The video is a short video, a little over 2 minutes long. The video shows clips of him and his girlfriend together. It also shows clips of the gender reveal, and with him with his family and everyone supporting them. It even shows RiceGum's mom and dad, which I really did not expect RiceGum to ever show. At the end of the video, there's a typed out statement that basically explains everything that happened. The statement says, at 35 weeks pregnant, our world crashed down on us when we were told our baby no longer had a heartbeat. Every genetic test and blood test came back perfect, and the reason for this tragedy will forever be unknown. Ellery had to be induced for labor for 48 hours. She gave birth to the most perfect angel, the cutest baby girl with soft, chubby cheeks and a tiny button nose. She looked perfect, just like she was sleeping. Only a few more weeks and she would have been here with us. We are still in tremendous shock. Our family and friends were beyond excited to welcome our baby into the world. Instead, we are in deep pain and permanently scarred. Only time has helped us through this tragedy. We can never get through this without each other. Until we meet again, our beautiful baby girl, Mommy and Daddy love you and miss you so much. I watched the full vlog and it was quite sad. It even brought me down a little bit and made me feel bad for them. After the news broke, people went onto Twitter to talk about it. A lot of people, and everyone from what I've seen besides maybe one tweet, have been quite nice about it and just showing their support, saying that he didn't deserve that and that they feel bad for him. Not even Leafy has said anything, which really surprised me, as I thought he would say something trolly, like, as, you know, Leafy is Leafy. He is known for saying some controversial things. I actually did tweet about it saying I just have a feeling Leafy's going to say something about it, but so far, less than 24 hours after the incident, he has not said anything. So thankfully, my prediction was wrong. Let me know what y'all thought about this situation in the comments down below. Personally, I think it's a sad situation, and I think it would have been interesting to see RiceGum as a dad. It probably would have shown more of him growing up, and more of the, old annoying RiceGum being gone. But to be honest, I kind of think that's been gone for a while now, as he just really, if he cared about clout and all that, he would be uploading and such, right? That's just my 2 cents. Also, I have a prediction that the video, the little vlog that I talked about earlier with the statement in it, was actually supposed to come out after she was born, kind of just as like a little sweet thing to announce they actually have a child. But sadly, it turned out the way it was, because it was actually edited a little bit with subtitles and some little effects and such. Maybe they were working on this as time went on, as they got clips and stuff. I don't really know, but that's my prediction. But sadly, it had to turn out the way it did. The video does seem a bit incomplete, and it makes sense on why. I do think that they possibly will try again in the future, and hopefully the next time that they do try, it works out. It's interesting how the baby was fine and everything, but out of nowhere it went south. But that does happen. That is life, and sadly life isn't always in our favor. I wonder if he will come back to the internet. We got Leafy to come back, sorta, somehow, mainly through a Rumble deal. Actually, to go back to Leafy really quick, he actually live streamed a few hours after the incident was talked about. I think it was a 1 to 3 hours afterwards, but I think it was probably a legal obligation from Rumble because he does have a Rumble deal. But if we got Leafy to come back, maybe RiceGum will come back, but who knows. And the more I think about it, the more messed up it is, because imagine how they feel, how they truly feel. And if you put yourself in their shoes, you're having a baby, right? And this might have happened to someone in the comments. It's a very good possibility that this has happened in the comments, because I feel like this is a little common. I don't know why, but I feel like this is a little common where just children don't really make it out. And not because of they wanted it to happen, but just because something randomly naturally like that. But to go on, just imagine how they feel. They have a whole baby, they have a whole gender reveal, everyone is supporting them and loving them, and everyone's excited for it, even the friends. And then out of nowhere, the baby is just gone. You go in for a checkup or something, and they just tell you that baby is gone, and there's no way to get it back. I don't really know what they would have done for it to be in labor and stuff, but I think they just had to take it out for her to, have to be in labor for those 2 days. But I think that that's just a process that they had to go to, because, you can't keep it in there. But thank you all for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. A new episode of the series was going to be out today, but I wanted to talk about this. A new episode should be out this weekend, if probably Sunday or Monday. But in the end, I'm PERK 30, and I will see you all next time.